Hi everyone, minasan konnichiwa. Thank you for joining our live drawing demo with Tombow USA and Shirley Susilo today. We will be redrawing our Shiba-wan poster and other summary-themed drawings. If you have any questions or drawing requests, feel free to drop it in the comments as Shirley draws. We hope you enjoy!
All right, everyone. Once again, let me introduce myself. I'm Shirley Susilo, and for those of you who don't know who I am, I used to be go to school, partially School of Design ages ago in New York City, and then for about 10 years or so, I've had experience in illustration and sequential art. And then not until recently, I've won an award in the 3x3 magazine show. And then I'm also the bronze prize winner of the International Manga Award run by the Foreign Japanese Ministry on my comic series on fruits and vegetables published in Indonesia. So without further ado, let's get started. So, yes. So today we are going to draw with the awesome new products from Tombow. Tombow, yes. Tombow ABT Pro, which essentially is it's alcohol-based markers. And then aside from this set and this entire set, they come in different color hues. So these are the blue tones, but if you go to their website, you can check out their other tones, which is let's say the greens or the yellows or the pinks and the reds and all that. And then aside from that, this is also another awesome palette that we got from ABT Pro, alcohol based. This is one of their newest products. And this is the manga palette. Again, there's that. And these are the gray palettes. Yeah. So if you're curious what they look like on paper, here they are. So these are all the blue tones, which are these. And these are the manga palette tones, which we'll be using for today. And then the basic palette over here, as you can see, they have awesome bright pop colors. And then they're available in 108 colors. And plus the blender pen, where you can easily use to blend different colors. And then these are the gray palettes for those of you who are interested in creating grayscale artworks. So yeah, for anything else, so what's cool about this is this is a double-edged marker in a sense. So at this part, you can see it's a brush, the brush tip, and then this part would be the chisel tip. So I can give you. So this is really awesome for layering and shading, and and the cool thing is also the barrel is very slender, and it's very good and it's easy on the hands for gripping. And then also the cool thing is, when you put it on paper, it has this thing that sticks out from the caps, and then it will stop. It doesn't roll all over the place. And then the cool thing is layered ink. The ink won't peel on another side of the paper, and this is also great for shading and layering. So without further ado, let me show you some of the techniques that you can use. So for example, the cool thing is, right, so see with this brush tip, you can use pressure. You can use it lightly like this. So if you just barely touch, so you can do that. You can go very thinly with the tip of the brush for any desired effects that you want. Or you can also go very put pressure on it. Or you can obviously also go. This is another technique that you can use. You can go either from bottom to top to bottom, based on the effect that you're looking for. And then another thing is you can also use streak. See, this is the broad chisel, which is you can use this to create a straight consecutive lines, and then you can use this if you want to fill a large area of your artwork. So let's say you can. Yeah, I hope you can see over there that, in fact, the colors here on my paper, they're very vibrant. And there's that. And then another one would be this. It's another cool technique. So here, you essentially create a circular strokes. And then you can always overlap it like this. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And then also here's another effect that you can use. This is what you call the layering effect. So and then if you overlay another layer on top of it, you can see that the layer top color will be darker. And then of course, if you want another darker tone, yeah. And then of course, this is another cool things that you can do with the feathering, which is the brush tip. So yep. So essentially you press and pull. You press, drag, and pull. Press, drag, and pull. So some people can use this for let's say hair, fabric even, or anything else that you desire. So in terms of that, so again, and then also, okay, maybe this is something that some of you may be curious about. Well, earlier with this one, I showed you how you can blend with one color. So now, let me show you how you can blend with, let's say, different colors. So for example, you can use, let's say we use pink, right? I hope you guys can see. Can you see this? This pink is very, very bright and vibrant here. And also, the brush tip is very soft and supple. So you can easily, you can do thick and thin strokes as easy as you can see here. So, all right. So let me go back to the blending with other colors. So there's that. And now, can you see? Blending is very awesome, I feel. And then let's say if I overlay another color. So, see that? It's very cool. And also another tip that I like to do is I overlay the lighter color over it so that it blends even more smoothly. You see that? And then, I don't know, here's another. This is the circular movement that I did earlier. And these are some of the other techniques. And then I also this is my other favorite technique that I like to use. So for example, let me just use the chisel for the broad strokes like this. Then, this is my own technique that I like to use. So use little tiny strokes by using the tip of the brush end. You can use it however you want, either to create shadows, and then of course if you would like to add a darker effect, you just overlay it with more strokes over the overlay strokes. So can you see this, guys? So again, if you have questions, feel free to ask, or if you have requests or anything that you would like me to draw, feel free to let me know. And in the meantime, I would like to draw the JapanFest Shiba-wan poster. So yeah, let's get started. So usually what I do is I start with a pencil, very rough, right? So yeah. So I will draw the background, the circle on the background. So just very rough, right? So see, very rough. And now I will draw let's say a circle, right? That will be the head of the Shiba-wan. I'm not sure if you guys know that Shiba-wan is actually based on a Japanese dog. The breed is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, very cute. You guys can look it up online. It's one of my favorite dog breeds. So I don't know. This is what I'm doing right now. So I'm doing a circle, right? And then I would split this, draw the line in the middle, the horizontal, and then the vertical one. So I'm doing the eyebrows, I'm drawing his snout. All right. So yes, you guys are free to comment on anything. You can get lonely here. With me the only one interacting, so feel free to comment, or request anything at all. And yes, you can also, tell us about your recent experience with JapanFest events so far. It's been really cool, right? We've been going virtual this year. However, I hope you guys have been having an awesome time with their programs. So right now, see? I'm drawing the face of Shiba-wan, right? So now I'm drawing the ears, right? Ears. Another ear. So yeah. Actually, you guys, you can let me know in terms of drawing, how many of you like drawing, and how many of you are really like using markers as your coloring medium. Yeah. This is the now let's draw the color. Color. Right. Color. Yeah. So essentially, when you draw the roughly the entire, what do you call it, so again, This is my first time going live, so please be kind to me. Yeah.
Some commented I love my Tombow numbers.
Oh, sweet. Oh, great. There are a number of loyal Tombow customers here, fans. It's awesome. So, how many years have you guys used the Tombow markers, or just in general? Yeah. Actually, what would you call this? Is this happy?
Happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here Shiba-wan is wearing happy. So
It is a costume for festival.
yes. So in Japan, men usually, right?
Not only men.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So most people, a lot of them will be wearing happy. And
Yeah. Same pronunciation as happy.
yes, very similar to happy, but it's not happy. It's happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. So I'm drawing the motif of the happy. So,
Someone commented, I just started and love that. I'm trying to find more projects.
oh, nice. Well, you know how it is. The most fun thing to do, especially at times like this, you create your own projects. Or you can find ideas online. And you can be, you know what they say. Sometimes when you're at home, you get more things done. At least that's for me. That applies to me. I don't know about some of you. Yeah. Okay, let's draw the, what do you call it? Uchiwa? Uchiwa, right?
Uchiwa.
Okay, Uchiwa?
Yes.
Yes. So Uchiwa is another typical
Festival item.
festival item that the Japanese like to carry around in the middle of the summer because it's so hot and humid there, just like here in Atlanta, or Georgia. And the cool thing about these Uchiwas are they're light and they're awesome. So, and they come in different motifs, right? So so whenever you go to any festivals, or next time you're in Japan at least, you can purchase some of them. So there's that. Now we're gonna draw the balloon text, the wow balloon text. So I'm gonna draw the bare bone of it, the lips, and then you would go to here. Okay, now again, you guys have any questions on my techniques of drawing or anything like that? Feel free to ask. But sometimes when I draw, I can get really focused on it. So don't be shy. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I used to create comics. So this balloon text, call it fukidashi. Fuki means to breathe, right?
Yes.
So fuki means to breathe, and dashi means to let out.
Yes.
Let out, yeah? Okay, yeah. So there's that. So yes, this reminds me of my drawing class when I was back home, learning from my manga sensei. She's a professional manga artist from Japan. She lives in Nagano now. And I owe a lot to her. Because otherwise I wouldn't be here. So thank you, Mayama Machiko sensei. So okay, now I don't know, here. Let me show you my progress so far. Can you see? Yes.
Please. This camera.
Oh yes.
Okay.
See that?
Great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So there's that. Yeah. So right now I'm gonna draw the background, which is the circles. and stars, right? And then there's another one. Vibes only. Yes. Yes, somebody here's asking, where's that bear? It's not a bear actually. It's actually a dog. This is where it's coming from. From here, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm right now trying to replicate that poster live in front of you guys. So again, if you have questions, anything, comments, or maybe not just about this drawing, or maybe about any of the JapanFest events, maybe any of your favorites, perhaps. I'd like to give shout outs, so our staff will be happy too. So tell me, when you guys are drawing or coloring or anything, what do you guys usually listen to? You listen to music? Or do you listen to podcasts? Yeah. So in my case, usually I would play one of my YouTube playlists, and it could be anything, ranging from music until press junkets from my favorite movies, and sometimes heck, stand-up comedians.
Someone asked, what kind of markers are those?
Kind of markers. All right. So the markers we're using now is from Tombow, right? It's called ABT Pro, alcohol based, and ABT, I would assume it stands for alcohol based, and T I would assume goes for marker. So there's that. So this is called the tone set. So this particular one is the blue tones, and then however, if you go to the Tombow website, they actually they have other tones as well. I'm sure they have can range from pick all the ranges color from the rainbow, and then these are the gray ones. The gray palette is right there, and then the basic palette. Yeah, so many awesome colors. And then these are the manga palettes. Yeah. So for those of you who are curious, right? So what's the difference from the basic palette and the manga palette? From what I noticed is that you see the basic palettes, they tend to have a lot more variety of colors. A lot of them are very awesome. And with the manga, you see these? They all, what do you call it? They tend to have a more pastel-y light color, I feel. Which at times, if you want to blend colors, they have a nicer transition in my case. But again, everyone has a different way of coloring. So I'm not trying to dictate what's right or what's wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing, yeah. So experiment away.
One question.
Yes.
Yeah. You used your left hand for the markers, but the right hand for pencils.
Hey, markers, really?
She didn't realize.
So when I draw only with my right hand. I'm a righty. And then when was I using? So essentially my left hand is roaming free. I use it to hold down the paper. So yeah. So I think we're ready. So I'm gonna start with the inking process, or in the Japanese they call it peng ire.
Pengire, yes.
Peng ire, right? So peng as in pen, and ire as in to insert. All right? Yeah, insert. So okay, let's start with this fukidashi, right? So this is actually a
The comment, cute Shiba.
yeah, it's actually, I guess you can say it's a manga technique. So after you sketch, you would go through the stage, and this is actually the most nerve-wracking stage because you need to be careful. And then, well, according to my sensei, you can turn the paper around so that there'll be a good enough balance between your eyes and your paper. So when I used to do comics back then, before I ink, I gotta make sure that I didn't drink any coffee, because otherwise my hand would be shaking. And that's not good for inking. So for all of you guys, well, I don't know if any of you still even do manual inking, because I know a lot of you are probably doing digital. But yeah, if you still do manual inking, avoid coffee at all costs. Well, unless you're immune to caffeine, I guess. See what I'm doing there? Carefully. See that? Can you see?
Mhm.
Yeah? There you go. So yes. Any other questions or comments? Or even criticism, I guess that works too. Feel free to express your thoughts. Well, Lisa,
Shall we ask the request?
I guess we can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, while I'm doing this as fast as I can, you guys can request. So as soon as I finish this, I will get cracking on your request.
Another question. What's your favorite thing to draw?
Favorite thing to draw? Oh my. Well, I can tell you what I don't like to draw. I don't like drawing buildings with perspective. Anything with perspective. And then in terms of, well, things that I like to draw, something, I guess, daily life based. Like, for example, like dogs, like this Shiba-wan, super cute. And then, or plants. Or a lot of people actually said that I'm good at drawing animals or objects or plants that are that turn into, let's say, characters. So they have human characteristics and mannerism. See that? Yeah. In case you're wondering, with inking, even to have a steady hand like this, that it actually takes time to practice. So this may sound strange. I know a lot of people who have been asking me, "Oh, how do you practice inking? How do you do it?" Believe it or not, inking is actually harder than sketching with pencil. So for all parents out there, I don't know, you may agree or disagree. If any of your children are interested in becoming comic artists at some point, it will be helpful actually if they learn how to ink, because with inking, some people will actually have their own style, and with pencil, it's, I guess, essentially it's more basic, but with inking, well, essentially with comics, you need to ink your panels, you need to ink your characters. and therefore inking is mighty important.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you erase the pencil lines after you pen, or does it not show through the ABT Pro pen?
Good question. And yes, yes. After I finish inking, I will erase the pencil because I think after you lay the markers on it, you can't erase the you cannot erase the pencils. So, see? Yeah. There. So in terms of comics, let's say, guys, does any of you have any favorite comic artists even? Feel free to write on your comments.
I do have one request for later on.
Okay.
Can you draw the Shiba eating a watermelon under a palm tree, please?
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Yes.
Very specific situation.
That's all right. Then I shall get to it after this.
And then another question about inking. Will it smear if you erase? Or when you erase?
Okay. Make sure after you ink, you let it dry for quite some time. Well, I mean, I guess a few seconds or a few minutes. And then you erase. Because otherwise it will smear. But I think with this paper, it will not. However, I'm not going to risk it. It's not going to be fun. That will be anyone's big nightmare. All right. I don't know. Well, now it's time to ink the circle. This is actually one of the most challenging ones because you need
Concentrate.
you need it. I need all concentration here. So yeah. And again, you can turn your paper around. And yeah. So has any of you actually drawn with this method before, starting with the pencil and then you ink, and then you color? Just curious. Yeah.
I do have a question about what type of paper are you using?
This, I think, well, let me grab my paper. This is the paper that I use, Strathmore Bristol Smooth Surface. And this is what size is this? 9 by 12. 100 grams. So essentially, I think for inking, the thicker the paper, the better. And the smoother the surface, the better, because it will smooth out it will absorb the ink well, and it will not smudge. So there's that. So, okay, now I'm gonna ink. Actually, I'm gonna do the last, actually. Okay, now, time to erase. Yeah. Just so you know, this is quite relaxing. So, I don't see any smears. So it's all good. No smearing.
How about marker paper?
Marker paper. I think that should work. I mean, as long as the surface is smooth and it's thick, you should be good. The reason why it needs to be thick is because if it's thin, the ink will show through on the other side of the paper. So for example, this is the thinner paper that I use. See that? It shows. It bleeds to the other side of the paper. There you go. That's yeah. Okay. Now okay, wait, let me just add another. Here we go. Yes. Okay, let me write the Kizuna character. Kizuna. Sorry, let me look this up real quick. So, yes, you guys, keep your question coming. Request if you want while I look this up. I hope I'm writing this correctly. Or, actually, you know what?
We have another request for later.
Oh, yes, okay.
Shiba-san drinking boba tea.
Oh!
Oh, it's so cute.
Shall do. Sounds good. Okay, sorry. Bubble tea. Awesome. What flavor of bubble tea do you want? Or is it free? Anything goes, I guess, yeah. So, okay. We can start with the black, with the color, right? So,
We have another request. Shiba riding a horse.
oh my god. that works, yes. Okay. King horse. You like horse? Is that the story? Do you like horses? Yes. Any question on maybe what I'm doing right now even? Or if not, it's okay. You can just relax and watch as this work unfolds in front of your eyes. Yeah.
Do you have a particular order when you color?
Actually, not really. But now that since you mention it, it's a good idea to start with the Shiba-wan. Let's start. So what I like to do, well, with this particular one, I start with the lighter color, so that it will have a nicer nuance. So let me just start this. Put this there. Yeah, usually what I like to do, I start with the light color, and then I work my way up to the darker color. So hopefully that answers your question. So I guess after this it would be the happy. Yeah. So yeah, right now, yeah. Shiba-wan, the color looks a bit different than the intended one, but don't worry. This is where the second color comes in. It will look more natural, like the Shiba Inu. So yeah, did you guys get to look up the Shiba Inu pictures online anywhere? They're super cute. Then if I'm not mistaken, the movie Hachiko. Hachiko is a Shiba Inu, right? No? Oh, oops, sorry.
Shiba.
Actually, yeah, what is it? Akita. Oh, okay.
They look similar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So sorry,
It
guys.
is-
Just disregard what I just said.
It is much bigger.
Oh, okay.
There's a question. What are some artists that you take inspiration from?
Oh, wow. I have so many. In terms of manga, let's say, I like this artist, the mangaka of Azuma Daioh.
Oh,
Azuma Kiyohiko,
yes.
is it? Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
there's that one. And then Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, I got it.
Full Metal Alchemist, the mangaka. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot this. Mm, it's it's actually a woman. Yeah, but a lot of people for some reason thought it's a man. It's
ヒロシ
actually
荒川。ヒロシ荒川。
yes.
Yeah.
There you have it, everyone. There's that. Oh God, I have so many more. And let's see. God, yeah. Sorry, that's all I can think of right now. I have so many other, but yeah. Although right now, I'm trying to finish this series. It's called Nichijo.
Okay.
I've heard good things about it, so I'm trying to finish that. Actually, in the first episode, one of the characters said something in Indonesian.
Really?
Yeah, they said good morning in Indonesian, which means selamat pagi. Yeah, I just thought, wow, that is interesting. So here I am. I'm coloring the happy with the blue. So yeah, for some of you, I mean, I know this is a wide space that you can use. You can use, of course, you can use the chisel end, but in my case, for me, I prefer the brush end just because I have more freedom in controlling it. And yeah,
People are commenting about Shiba. Someone said, I hear Shibas are not very nice dogs.
well, really, I've never had Shiba Inu before as a pet, so I do not know. However, I used to have a Pembroke Welsh Corgi, and they're super cute. But yeah, wow. So I guess anyone here who has Shiba Inu as pets before, feel free to let us know. Yeah. So let's color the Uchiwa. Uchiwa. So, you guys have any suggestion what I should color this circular part in? You guys can let me know. I will wait for your input while I color my background, which is red. So,
Someone commented, I like corgis' butts. They're big and cute.
oh yeah, corgi butts. Corgi butts make you happy. Doesn't matter how bad your day is. When you look at them, you just smile. You can't help but smile. Corgi butts. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there are any famous Welsh corgi characters at all. Does anyone know? Yeah. Is there any? Does anyone know? I mean, I know he's famous as the dogs owned by the Queen Elizabeth, but aside from that, really, in terms of popular culture, I can't think of. No, actually, you guys know Cowboy Bebop? I just remember there's a Pembroke Welsh Corgi character in there.
Oh, really?
His name is Hein. Yes.
Mm.
He's supposedly super smart.
Mm.
And so if you haven't seen that anime, it's really good. I would highly recommend it. Awesome music, awesome story. If you're into, space sci-fi stories. Yeah.
Someone requested you draw a corgi.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm always happy to draw corgi. Corgi. So yes, I hope everyone here has been enjoying this demo.
Oh, there's another question.
Yes.
When you overlay different colors using Tombow markers,
Yes.
do the colors blend or just stays the same? Couldn't tell from the pink and purple mix you did.
Oh, are you talking about? I guess. Okay. Let me just. Is this what you meant? You mean this?
Oh, please.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Okay, wait. Is this it? Is that what
Yeah,
you
I
meant?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, essentially they remain the same, I think. However, the trick is you as the artist, you know which color to mix, and then that's what makes artwork is very cool because there is no right or wrong on any color combinations. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. Is that yeah. Okay. All right.
We have some comments about making them into stickers or if they're available in our shop. We actually are planning on making stickers and other goods from this Shiba-wan, so please stay tuned to our social media. And as for now, we do have our old t-shirts from last year if you want to check out our JapanFest shop.
Okay. So I'm gonna erase the wow. Now I'm going to color the the hidashi with the balloon text.
What do you like to do with all your completed drawings?
What do I do with them?
Mhm.
I keep them in my folders unless somebody wants them, or sometimes actually I would like to draw them as gifts, say for someone's birthday present, things like that. And in that case, well, then they will not be in my folder. They would be in someone else's frame or anything else. Would you like to do so now? Yes, I'm coloring the backgrounds with yellow and whites. Now I'm to like wow. Wow, which stands for, I don't know if you guys know, Wasshoi, One World. Can you guys explain what Wasshoi, One World is?
So Wasshoi One World is our theme for JapanFest 2020. As you guys know, we went virtual this year, which is a first for us. And we chose Wasshoi because in Japanese it means to unify the people's hearts together, rise up, and be full of enjoyment.
There you have it, folks. There you have it.
So we have some comments about your drawing. They're saying they love it. It's so cute.
Awesome. Thank you. So,
And they love the style of your drawing.
oh, thank you. Yes, again, if you love drawing, just make sure you practice. You know, just like playing piano or riding the bikes. It's best to continue practicing, otherwise you will forget. So, there you have it, folks. It's complete. See? It's complete. Wait, no. Okay. Yep. Yep. So, okay. Now, I guess I shall get going with my first request, which was.
Look it up.
yeah.
I think it was Shiba eating a watermelon under a palm tree.
Okay. All right. Palm tree. Watermelon. Okay. So palm tree
the comment, so cute, Shirley.
Was that?
From Nandi.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much. Okay.
So quick to draw palm tree.
Oh,
I was surprised.
really? Well, I'm trying to speed up my drawing so other people can also get some turn. Okay, watermelon. So yes, when was the last time you guys are at the beach? I guess it must have been sometime last summer, or when was that? I'm curious to know. Mm,
Someone said this year in June is when they last visited.
Oh,
Another person said 3 years ago.
oh wow. June. 2 months ago? Yeah. Don't even remember when the last time I was at the beach. But nice. Where did you go? Which beach?
They said we did the social distancing.
Ah, okay. Social distance. Yep. Yep, everyone. Stay safe. Stay safe. Wear your masks. And wash your hands often.
They went to Tybee Island.
Oh, was that in Savannah?
Yeah, Savannah.
Oh, I've never been there. How was it, by the way? I've never been there. Hmm. Okay. All right.
Yeah, one of the charming point of Shiba is that short leg.
Yes, exactly. And their cute tail.
Yeah.
I love their tail. So there. It's lying under the palm tree. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully one day, if I have any free time, I can. Have myself a Shiba Inu maybe.
Do you use any other types of mediums like watercolor, acrylic, or color pencils?
At the moment, no. However, in the future, when I have some free time, I will. does any of you have any? What are your favorite media? Let me know. There's some hair here. Okay.
Would you ever consider publishing your drawings in a book?
Yeah, if anyone's interested in publishing my work, how can I say no? That's the biggest honor anyone can give me. So yes, I'll say yes. Okay.
Someone asked if you can add a mask to the Shiba.
Wait, right now?
But then another viewer said, how will he eat the watermelon then?
There you go. Well, alright, so let's continue this. And sorry for the scare earlier.
I think this is your sister.
Oh. So for those of you who just either join in, who just join in, this is our JapanFest and Tombow USA live drawing demo with Shirley Susilo, which is me. And you can check me out on this Instagram below and JapanFest, and then of course Tombow USA, and follow them for awesome events and updates. So now I'm erasing my pencils. So yeah, I can start coloring. So again, let's start with Shiba-wan. Actually, I got one thing real quick. I'm laying down the base color of this fur. So again, you guys, with coloring, there's no right or wrong on laying your colors. Yeah. Any other question for you guys? Feel free to shoot them up.
We have a request. A Shiba with a mask on washing his hands.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one. And watermelon, watermelon, and
So maybe if you want to choose between Shiba drinking boba, Shiba riding a horse, Shiba washing his hands.
Put boba tea on the side of the palm tree.
Someone requested when you're shading in the palm tree to kind of give it an ombre effect.
ombre. Ooh, wow. Okay, I shall give it a shot. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Ombre. Talk about ombre. Is the ombre hairstyle still in? The color I meant. I don't really follow the fashion these days, but I figure it could be something interesting for one of you to check out.
We have some votes for Shiba with a mask washing hand. That's the next
Awesome.
drawing.
Awesome. Okay.
It is so beautiful to draw that dot.
Yeah? Oh, thank you. Well, that's the beauty about markers, you know? You can use any techniques you want, you can use any mark makings you want. It's all free. And you can totally do this too, see? See, with different strokes, it creates different effects. So this is why I love the Tombow. It used to use Fude pen, so we're familiar with the use of brush pens. So for those of you who are not familiar with brush pens, check out Tombow's ABT Pro. It's awesome.
Can you show it to the camera?
Yes.
The little details.
So you see that? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, essentially, experiment. That's the best part of life. Experiment. So now I'm coloring the bark of the tree. See, in the large strokes. And there's that. I left a few, what do you call it? So, okay, somebody requested the ombre leaf, the palm tree leaves. Am I correct? Was it? Or am I? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Ombre. Is that ombre enough for you? Whoever requested. Is that ombre enough? Yes.
It's so nice.
Thank you. So, yes. So,
Are Tombow ABT markers your favorite, or what are your thoughts on Posca markers or Copic markers?
honestly, it's been so long since I used markers. And honestly, I do have Copic at home, but however, because of my jobs, I've actually been required to work with digital. Therefore, however, I'm really loving this. So you guys pick up Tombow markers. It's awesome. Yeah. Actually, yes. Thank you for suggesting the ombre color. This is working. This is working. So again, Tombow, thank you so much for your awesome supply. So this is done.
Hmm.
Wait.
Right.
There you go. There you go, Shiba-wan
Nice.
eating watermelon under a palm tree. So next is Shiba-wan with mask and washing hands, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay. Let's do this. Washing hands. Washing hands like this, right? For those of you who are, if you guys know, usually illustrators or artists, whenever they have problems finding poses, right? You can ask your brother, sister, or parents, friends to pose for you. So in my case just now, I was trying to figure out
Like
how
this.
someone. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, so someone can pose for you, so you can draw from them. That's a great idea. just yes, just like that. So usually what we do is we would and then awa will appear. And then Shiba Inu, imagine wearing a mask would be, oh, we won't see his nose or snout. However, he'll still look cute. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I guess the mask could go here. Yeah, that should work. All right. So for all of you guys who still don't have the habit of washing your hands, please do. Whenever you go inside your house or anytime at all, please wash your hands because it's crucial to save lives. So any other comments or questions, feel free to ask. That should be okay. Okay. So I'm inking again. I'm repeating the process.
We're getting another request, but I don't think we have time. But they are requesting Shiba watching fireworks while drinking boba.
Somebody lives their boba. Huh? Well, I don't blame you.
They specify the type of boba this time. They want milk tea boba.
Oh my god. Okay. Do we have time? That's the key. Do we have time?
I think this is probably going to be our last drawing of the day.
Sorry, you guys. However, thank you so much for sticking around. We are very happy for you. Thank you for your kind patience and bearing with us thus far. Hello. Yeah, I like Shiba's chubby arm. So cute. Okay.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, thank you. So, all right. Again, back to the eraser. So yeah, you guys. My tip of the day is continue practicing, especially at times like this when you stay home. Don't get bored and just continue practicing. And then the cool thing, what you can do is you can try, let's say, drawing one thing every day, and then let's say for either a week or so, and then surprisingly enough, in that entire week, you will be able to see the difference. You can see progress of your improvement. So, for
That's
example,
important.
yeah. So, for example, if you like drawing, I don't know, car. So you continue drawing cars for the entire week, and then by the last day or day 7, you will be surprised to see improvements in your car. Because that's what I used to do back in my undergrad. Our teacher or professor will ask us to paint a glass of water every single day with the same angle, same lighting, everything's the same. And you do that every day, and then after you put all those paintings side by side, you are surprised to see the improvement you made all those days. So yes, don't skip out on practicing. And if you're wondering why am I drawing so fast right now? Because you know why? I've spent years perfecting this. It takes time. There's no shortcut to perfection. Practice makes perfect. Remember that.
That's the important
Yeah.
philosophy.
Yes, indeed. I mean, this applies not just to art,
Mm.
any discipline. Martial arts, piano, music, especially. God. Okay. What? Okay. What color should we add to the mask? Should we leave it white? Or should we? Hmm. Okay, I think it's all set, guys. Again, so here you go, Shiba-wan, washing hands and wearing a mask. Sorry, yeah, there. Yeah. So again, thank you for sticking around. And remember to check out our Instagrams, JapanFest, Tombow USA, and mine, which is written over here. So yeah. Yes, and then of course, check out JapanFest upcoming event. It's a live shamisen performance with Kyle and Sue, which is tomorrow at Zoom at 8 p.m. So check out their info here. It will be awesome. Don't miss it. All right. If there's nothing,
So we hope you enjoyed Shirley's live drawing demonstration. Thank you to both Tombow and Shirley for this really fun experience. You can visit the link on our bio to show Shirley some love. We do have a special announcement, like Shirley said. Tomorrow at JapanFest is our live Zoom performance with Kyle and Sue. You can visit our webinar page to register now. Thank you.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, are you sure you want to end your live? End now, right? Okay. And then download video. Right? Okay. Okay. Saved.
And what?